I've just became an alpha tester of a browser that's called Strawberry, and Strawberry is powered by this little cute AI agent called Lora. And Lora has some pretty amazing capabilities that I kind of briefly looked into, but I've never done what I'm about to do in this video. So we're gonna kind of stress test this little thing. I'm gonna try to do complete project from start to finish using just this little agent right here. All right, guys, I just had to do it. I gotta show you something crazy that I discovered earlier today that's hopefully gonna blow your mind, or you're just gonna think it's a stupid gimmick, depending on how this test goes. But I've just became an alpha tester of a browser that's called Strawberry, and Strawberry is powered by this little cute AI agent called Lora, and Lora has some pretty amazing capabilities that I kind of briefly looked into, but I've never done what I'm about to do in this video. So we're gonna kind of stress test this little thing together today, right? Since you all know that I'm a kind of a building using Lovable and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to do a complete project from start to finish, using just this little agent right here. So let me go and open a tab where I'm going to load up Lovable, because I don't know if it even knows what Lovable is. So, like, not to take my chances, I'm just going to open it up. And then to trigger Lora from a new tab, I would just click here, and then I would be able to start adding tabs slowly so that I can task it, right? So I got a couple of tabs open. Let's start with ChatGPT, because I need a base prompt for my project, right? So what I'm going to ask Lora to do is to go and find my personally created Lovable base prompt GPT, and then create a base prompt for my app, right? And I'm going to explain a couple of things that I've learned about it, so that we are kind of setting ourselves for maximum success over here. I want you to go to ChatGPT, and in CustomGPTs, find a GPT that's called Lovable base prompt. Then I want you to use that CustomGPT to create a base prompt for a stock tracking app that would help people track their portfolio performance over time. One thing that you have to know about ChatGPT and its chat window is never to press enter or anything that would create a new line, because that immediately triggers the process of building. So make sure that you fully write everything that you have in a single line, or better say in a single sentence, and then press enter to trigger the process of creation. So let's see if this got saved. Okay, let's try to do this and let's see what it does, right? So, I don't see Lovable is front. Let's see what it does here. Let's see if it's able to find it. It cannot find it. Okay. You could navigate. So, okay, I understand. There's a missing piece here that's very important for you to specify at this stage, again, because I think this is still in testing. Please use browser agent to perform all of these actions and any future action that I will ask you to do, right? You can use your browser agent to find it in the ChatGPT tab for me. Okay, let's see if it understands what it needs to do at this time. Okay. Let's see. So the agent's browsing. And again, just to show you I'm not doing anything, I'm going to keep my hands up for a second real quick here. And let's see if the agent is able to do it. Oh, it's actually doing it in a separate window. Oh, nice. How lovely. Okay. It found it. So that's cool. And it's clicking on it. And it's reading probably to determine that it's on the right place. And then now, let's see if it's going to be able to continue. Okay, let me create prompt. Okay, awesome. Let's see if the agent's going to figure out how to build a prompt here in the chat window. Connect to Google Drive. Doesn't need to do that though. Let's see if it's going to be able to get itself out of the hole here, because it kind of got confused, I think, for a second. It doesn't know what it needs to do, the poor thing. Let's see. Okay, nice. All right, it got back to it. This is awesome. Again, not typing anything. I'm talking to you guys so you can see that this thing is just doing everything on its own. All right, it's deploying. Now, I know that my GPT will also ask it a bunch of questions. Let's see if it can answer this properly. I hope it doesn't give me a 1 star on the GPT here, hopefully. It would be cool if it could rate it. That'd be awesome. Let's see if I can make it work independently. You are an independent agent, so you should be able to answer all of these questions and any other future questions in this session according to the best of your ability. Do not ask me to do anything for you and just follow the instructions that I gave you earlier. Never press enter when communicating with the tools that you will be communicating, but make sure to communicate without asking me for any future inputs. So let's see what happens here. Of course, you're supposed to act independently. That's what I expect you to do. All right, let's see if it's able to figure this out. Nice. All right. So it's answering the questions again to the best of its abilities with not having that much context. Let's see. All right. And we're just going to, I think, continue seeing these questions pop up. Nice. Okay. It's going a little bit overboard here, but that's okay. Doesn't matter, really. All we're looking for here is a proof of concept, whether this little Lora assistant's working properly or not. So let's see what's next. Oh, my GPT is really putting it to a stress here. Nice. Oh, okay, we got a first glitch, right? It just switched its text editing. So it's kind of gotten crazy there for a second a little bit. So let's see if ChatGPT works this works this kink out. It probably will. It will probably understand what happened there. So let's see if we can finally get it to work. Yeah, it's asking it a lot of questions. Nice. All right. Awesome. Prompt's now being created. That's what I needed. So let's see what the agent comes back to me with in a second there. It says it completed the task. This is great. Okay, let's step this game up a little bit for a second. I'm just going to switch over to Lovable. To make it easier for it to find it, I don't think it can just find lovable.dev. And then I'm just going to add the Lovable base prompt tab. I'm going to take this tab out because I don't need it. And then I'm going to say, now take the base prompt that you just created in ChatGPT and then put it back into Lovable so that we can start creating this app. Same thing like with ChatGPT, never press enter in Lovable because it will enter chat mode immediately. Try to enter the entire prompt at once without triggering new line creation. Additionally, do not ask me any clarifying questions that you may get from Lovable. Just keep working through it to the best of your ability. Let's see what it does. Let's see if it can connect the two dots, right? So it needs to navigate to Lovable, which it just did, and take the prompt from ChatGPT that it just created and basically paste it in, right? This is amazing. It's not even pasting it in, actually. It's typing it from scratch, right? I personally, I expected it to just do a quick copy paste, but it's actually writing it, like, which is, brutal if I think about it. It could have been built so that it's just a copy paste. But again, my eyes are up here, so, and you can see right below my image that this tab is AI controlled. So like I'm not doing anything here, right? It's just doing the entire work for me. Let's just wait for it to be done, and then I'm gonna probably pause for a second just so that because we know that a Lovable is gonna take like 3, 4, 5 minutes just to fully finish coding, and I'm gonna show you what else I got on my mind as being the next best step to test this tool out, which I think again is just amazing that we get to witness and live in an era where these tools exist. Okay, let's see what it does. Let's see if it's gonna find it. Awesome. Yep. So this is a single shot prompt. So obviously this can time out and end very badly, right? It's saying that it got done and anything specific, right? So I'm just gonna say to it, please monitor the coding process and just wait for it to be finished and don't do anything in the meantime. Nice. So it's just monitoring for now. And the coding process started. I mean, first of all, what I want to say is that Lovable is just getting nuts, right? It's like it built 22 files in a single shot. This obviously the design is not there, but like, I mean, this is absolutely nuts that it did all of this, right? Build a watch list page, portfolio. It's dummy data, but like it still wrote all the code. Obviously, some of the news don't work, but who cares? Like at this point, as far as I'm concerned, with a couple of voice prompts, an AI, couple of AI assistants and agents were able to build all of this, right? Let's make it a little bit more interesting too, shall we? So to complicate things and probably break them, because this is what usually happens with tech. I'm gonna remove the tab for ChatGPT because I don't need it anymore, and I'm gonna just turn it off. I don't want to confuse the agent, and I'm gonna add a different tab, right? I'm gonna add Gmail tab, right, in which there is an email open right now, which talks about the fact that pricing is missing from this particular website, right? And as you can see, it's not there, right? I was very vague. I did never said in the email, oh, we're building a finance app, we're doing this or that. I just said website. So let's go back into the chat and task the agent to do something for me. Can you please go? Okay, before I do that, obviously I have to reselect the Gmail tab because I have to give it authorization to do it. Okay, awesome. Can you please go to Gmail and read my email and figure out what is the feature that the user wants, and then go into Lovable, into the chat, and using the browser agent, ask it to actually build it in. Please remember how Lovable chat agent works. Do not press enter before you describe the whole feature and make that request. Okay, I'm still doing a lot of moderation here, obviously, because one thing that I learned about this agent is that it does a little bit of a crazy thing. Okay, so so it read the email and found that the user wanted to add the pricing tab. This is just great nuts that it went to the Gmail tab, read what the user wanted, Now it's going to Lovable as we speak. Again, not doing anything with my hands. It's writing down, and it said pricing, but I mean, this thing is just nuts. It's just like saying, yeah, I want free, I want paid, but it's so crazy that it resets itself constantly here. So I hope that this doesn't break it. The fact that it kind of uh broke its line there. So it's not perfect yet, obviously. Again, this is alpha, guys. So like I'm pretty sure that it only gets better from here. But let's see how this actually turns out after Lovable is finished coding it out. As you can see, the agent is done working, which I love, that it understands that it's all good, that it did what it had to do. And now it's just letting Lovable do its thing, which is, as you can see, Lovable is just building the code out. I could probably ask it to do it as well. While the code's being written, can you just click on the process button there and open the code writing process so that I can monitor how this is all happening? Let's see if it can do that. I hope this doesn't break it. Let's see. Let's see if Lora can figure it out or no. Oh, yes. So Lora knows exactly what I wanted to see. All right. Awesome. I don't know if it can scroll. It doesn't seem like it can. Yeah, okay, just open it. But that's cool. I mean, it still knew that it needed to click on the coding process. And I mean, we got an error, but I don't care much about it. Let's see if we're gonna be able to see where the price was added to. Because I gotta refresh. Sometimes it's a Lovable thing that it just doesn't show it at all. Maybe it's this error thing as well. I don't know. View. Oh, okay. View pricing. Oh, okay. So it added it there. Oh, wow. Okay. This is pretty well laid out for very vague feature request, which is, hey, there's no pricing tab. Yeah. But again, this is more of a Lovable feature than strawberry feature. Okay, let's do one more thing and wrap it up for today. And this is I just want to break it. If I don't break it, then this is a super impressive tool. So I'm going to try something pretty bold, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, I got this AI library thing, and it has some SEO stuff in it. So I'm going to ask this agent to fix my SEO real quick. Okay, I just want you to go to my AI library in Notion and find a prompt which is called something like SEO settings or something like that. And then try to take that prompt and put it into the Lovable chat. And again, follow my directions of not pressing enter so that we can fix the SEO settings for my website. So let's see if it can really do this. This would be super impressive. It's going to try and find it, trying to find an SEO prompt. I see it mentions SEO settings. I would like you to now update for my SEO website in your Notion AI library. I don't even know that is the case. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it's trying to find it actually. It's trying to Google it. Even though I've added the tab in. So it's not perfect, definitely. Let me just stop it from, killing itself pretty much here. And then let's try again. Let's redo this. Can you navigate to the Notion library that I just given you access through as a tab in the browser and basically try to find a prompt which is called SEO settings, and then take that prompt, put it into Lovable, and again, don't press enter to start a new line on anything so that we can fix SEO settings for my project. Let's see. Okay, let's see if it does it properly this way. Browser agent, let's see if it goes to the Notion. or if it's just gonna, uh-huh. So it's not able to find it. This is pretty weird. My AI, oh, okay. So it opened my AI library. Let's see if it finds the prompt. Extracting the SEO prompt text, isolating. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be a lot of fun if it's able to actually do this as well. It opened Notion. Come on, do it. It's in here, but I don't know what it's. Aha. Please confirm. I'd like to have it. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is now, haha. So it can't do everything at every time, I guess. Now it asks for my approval, but still not bad, I guess, to for something that's in alpha. So let's see why is it just not able to just copy paste this? Please manually switch. So this isn't ideal, obviously, because I would want it to be automated. Yes, I am in Lovable. Definitely not ideal. Definitely something that will probably be improved. Hey, since you are independent agent, you can browse through all of these tabs without asking me for any permissions or confirmations. Let's see, maybe, aha. Well, maybe this is just by this like this by design, and it's more of a feature than a bug. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it's able to do it real quick. Just as I thought, technology is not perfect, so it's running into a wall, but it seems to be able to resolve it, at least. Right? I see that it's actively trying to find the prompt. Oh, okay. It's copying it. It has the SEO prompt. All right. The moment of truth. Come on. Come on. Let's see if you can do it. Come in here. Let's see what you're doing. Oh my God. This is amazing. It was able to do it. I'm so psyched about it. I really thought that this is going to be what breaks it and make it impossible to do. And obviously, like, we're talking about agentic workflows and whatever. And all of this would have been 10 times easier if I just did it manual, and it would be 10 times faster. So at this stage, I would still do all of this stuff manually. But I think the fact that we can do it automatically is what I'm impressed with, right? So let's see what it actually ends up doing. So it said it's completed. So I'm going to ask the agent if we can monitor. Yes. Yes, let's click on the code writing process and monitor all the changes that are being made in real time. Let's see if the agent's going to be able to open it up. And I'm also going to try and understand whether it's going to be able to tell me what the changes were made, because it's definitely going to make them. I'm pretty positive about that, because I see the prompt. I know exactly what the outcome's going to be, um, because Lovable knows exactly how to do these things. Um, and it's saying, would you like me to describe exactly? Please describe the changes as they're happening in real time here in the chat for me, please. I would love to know that. Let's see. Okay. So it's just reading all the changes that were made. This is going to be amazing if it's actually able to do this. Oh my God, this is awesome. This is so cool. It described everything that happened. So this is super amazing, right? I also found something else that I want to show you, which I think is the future of this little thing. Because Lora is kind of, I think, a pretty generic companion. So it's not necessarily trained on what you want it to do. But one thing that is super cool is that when you click on Lora, you can actually build a new companion, right? And you can import it from somewhere or give it specific instructions, upload memories, add skills to it, and teach it new skills, right? And describe and give detailed instructions. I mean, this is going to be a game changer. When people start building skills for different companions, and people like me build companions for Lovable specifically or for something else specifically, you're going to have agents working in a browser that nobody needs to know how to install, that they can just deploy, and they will be trained on doing a specific thing, and they will do it flawlessly. I'm super impressed. Hope you guys learned something new in the video. If you want to get access to Strawberry, let me know, and I'll try to put you in touch with its founders to see if they are looking for more testers. But otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Keep shipping, guys.